In today's ever-changing world, some things will always be the same. Here is the truth. Every man should be able to hold his own, no matter the circumstances. There are some certain timeless skills that every man must master, no matter the era we're living in. Now, some viewers might label this as toxic masculinity, and I get it. We're in the midst of a crisis where weak men have become the norm. Many have been conditioned to think men and women are the same. But in this video, we'll break down 6 critical skills that every man must master to thrive in life. Number 1, being skilled in combat. It doesn't matter whether you're a business owner, a lawyer, or you work in a kitchen. If you don't know how to defend yourself, you're missing a crucial element of masculinity. Now, getting into street fights or pointless brawls is something everyone should steer clear of, but that doesn't mean you can afford to ignore basic fighting skills. Imagine this. You're walking in a park with your girlfriend or wife, and some random guy passes by and pushes her on purpose. How would you react? You can't depend on calling the police and standing around waiting for them to show up. Sure, you have the option to ignore it, but in doing so, you'd lose both your partner's respect and your own. No one should ever be allowed to touch the people you care about without facing consequences. You'd be amazed at how many men today would turn a blind eye and justify their inaction. But as a man, one of your core responsibilities is to protect the ones you love. Ignoring a situation like that means you've not only given up your honor, but also abandoned your role as a protector. Here's the key. Never initiate a fight if it's not necessary. But when you have no other option but to defend yourself, you better know how to land a powerful punch, throw out a few fakes, get your opponent to lower his guard, and then deliver a straight hit right to the chin. Of course, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll end up hurting yourself more than the other guy. So don't kid yourself. Take the time to actually learn how to fight and throw a good punch. Number 2, the skill of diffusing conflict. This ability is closely linked with knowing how to fight. No matter how powerful or how many skills you have in combat, your first move should always be using diplomacy and firm persuasion to diffuse a situation. The ability to cool tempers or prevent a fight from escalating is a true mark of leadership. Think of it like this. When the alpha male gorilla enters the scene, all the other males stop their antics. The alpha doesn't have to shout or fight. His presence alone commands respect. The art of diffusing conflict can only be truly mastered by someone who's capable of being dangerous when needed. That's why being able to fight and knowing how to resolve conflict go hand in hand. Number 3, develop a powerful presence. Have you ever observed that certain men have a powerful presence? They step into a room and instantly command respect without uttering a word. And this isn't some magical trait, but rather a skill you can learn. This kind of presence is built through consistent small habits. You have to be fierce, from having a solid handshake to making eye contact while speaking and walking confidently with your chest out. When you lock eyes with another man, give a respectful nod to acknowledge him. Charisma is something you can develop, just like picking up a new language or honing a skill. Now, plenty of guys try to fake this, but it never works. People can spot a phony right away. The guy who grips your hand too tightly or stares into your eyes trying too hard to intimidate. Never be that guy. The best way to master this is by surrounding yourself with real men that are actually masculine. Observe how they carry themselves and learn from them. It can be your father, a mentor, or other men from a fighting gym. Fighters, in particular, tend to be some of the most respectful and composed individuals, yet they naturally command respect and exude confidence. Number 4, critical thinking. Being able to think critically across a range of subjects enhances your ability to engage in meaningful conversations and make wiser decisions. The foundation of critical thinking is considering multiple viewpoints. Listen, brother, don't accept everything you're told, and always question your thoughts. Critical thinking involves putting aside personal biases and being receptive to new information. Simply because you've always done things in a certain way doesn't mean it's always the best way. Challenge your assumptions and be open to alternative perspectives. You might discover something new. Number 5, mastering stress management. How you manage stress is closely tied to your success in life. A man who crumbles under pressure will never surpass someone who remains composed and thinks clearly during challenging times. Stress is an inevitable part of life, and as you take on more responsibilities, it's bound to increase. Often, stress arises from procrastination. If you're frequently scrambling to meet deadlines, feeling overwhelmed, or always playing catch-up, procrastination might be the reason for this. Take charge by listing out everything you need to accomplish, along with their deadlines. Simply writing down your tasks can help alleviate stress. Review your list, prioritize what's both important and urgent, and focus fully on one task until it's completed before moving to the next one. This approach will shift you from a reactive to a proactive mindset. While both men and women should strive to become stronger, women are often excused for not handling pressure, but men are expected to manage it. As a man, you bear the responsibility of performance, so face the pressure head-on without complaints. Number 6, mastering financial management. One of the biggest shortcomings of our education system is the lack lack of financial literacy. Many men navigate through life without a solid understanding of how to manage money, make wise financial choices, and achieve financial independence. We're taught to think that a steady job with a salary is all we need, but changing your financial mindset can lead to significant improvements. You can learn a lot of things about money by reading books. Start learning about financial management as soon as you can, brother. This is an essential life skill for every man. If you want to improve your life, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.